Welcome back to another Team W Wrestling video. Today is the predictions of the Extreme Rules 2022 pay-per-view, and we're kicking things off with Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross in a strap match, which this show has so much better stipulations. It used to just be Extreme Rules with one stipulation. We got a lot of stipulations now. I just wanted to tell you that. And Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross is going to be sick. They're both big man, strong man. I feel like Karrion Kross needs the victory since this is going to be his first pay-per-view match back. So I'm going to go with Karrion Kross for the win, even though it's going to make Drew McIntyre look a little bit weak. But if they do it in the right way and have the right thing happen, I think that either man winning this match will be great. And I think Karrion Kross is going to win. On my part, I think Karrion Kross needs the win to get more up in the division and going to be able to face Roman Reigns or anybody like that in the future. There are big stuff coming for Karrion Kross. I'm excited to see what he's going to do on the main roster. For our second match of the night, it's going to be the Brawling Brutes versus Imperium in a street fight match, 3-on-3. This is going to be pretty good. I expect a lot of hard hits, a lot of weapon usage, and I expected to see some new things happen with this like Extreme Rules style match. I'm really expecting a lot of people to, beat each other up. But since, the first pick, I thought Karrion Kross was going to win because, the bad guys got to get the victory. Both of these teams really are bad guys if you think of it. So I don't really know who's going to win this match. It could go either way, really. I feel like Imperium may need another win, but if they don't pin Gunther, I think Brawling Brutes need a win. You know what? I'm going to go Brawling Brutes. So, Brawling Brutes are going to win, and that name is really hard to say, so I'm not going to say their name again. So, Sheamus's team is probably going to win. I think they need probably a win to get up with Imperium and, show them what they're made of. So, Sheamus' team going to win. Our third match of the night is going to be for the Raw Women's Championship. It's Bianca Belair versus Bayley. And I almost said Becky Lynch the last two times I recorded this, but now we got it right. And I think, this match has a ladder match in it. This is the first Women's Championship ladder match to be on a pay-per-view, which is really great. I really see some really good stuff happening in this match. I fully expect Bianca Belair to probably lose the belt, which I think, Bayley just got back. She returned from 1 year, and I really think Bianca Belair is going to lose. She has had a really good time as champion, and it's well deserved for Bayley to get the belt and to, have all the gold with her fellow teammates. Dakota Kai, Io Shirai, both of them, they have the tag team belts. I see Bianca Belair losing it so Bayley can have the other belt. And I think Bayley's going to win this match, and it's going to be a really great match with the ladder and all that. This is going to be a pretty great feud going on right here. Guys, the fourth match of the night is going to be a I Quit match with Edge versus Finn Balor. And this is going to be a pretty sick match. We got the leader of the Judgment Day, Finn Balor. I almost said Edge because Edge used to be the leader of the Judgment Day. Now he's not. Finn betrayed him. And this is going to be sick because we get to see who would be the true leader of the Judgment Day. And the crazy thing is, I did this match on my Team W Live episode on episode 7. If you go check that, I have Edge versus Finn Balor to see who's the leader of the Judgment Day. And they literally did this right here. But it's not going to be a steel cage. It's going to be I Quit match. And if you notice in the background, you can see a lantern and fireflies, which will give me to another thing I'll tell you later down the line. And there's a chair sitting over there. I wonder what that could mean. But here's what I'm going to say for what could happen and who would win. So, I think Finn Balor is going to win because of this scenario. I'm thinking, So they're in the match. This is the last few things. Finn is actually taking the lead. He's trying to get a submission on Edge. But Edge, he's not going to tap out. He's not going to quit. And then wait. Oh no. Dominic Mysterio has Rey Mysterio. And he's choking him out on the outside. And then Finn Balor is going to tell him to say I quit. And Edge's going to have to force to say I quit. Because of Rey Mysterio getting literally killed. So I think that's going to be how the match ends. I wouldn't expect it to be any other way, really. Like, the only way Finn could say I quit is if Edge did the concerto and all that stuff that Edge could do. But I really think Finn Balor is going to win this. And because Triple H said he's going to push Finn Balor in the coming weeks. So I see a lot of good potential coming with Finn Balor. Finn Balor's taking the dub. A rivalry that I don't even want to see anymore. It's Ronda Rousey versus Liv Morgan. The only good thing about that is it's going to be Extreme Rules match. It's going to be Extreme Rules match. Triple H is making us really happy with all these match stipulations for Extreme Rules. But that's how it should be. It's Extreme Rules. You need the Extreme Rules style wrestling. And I don't really want to see this match again. But here's what I'm going to say. So it's Extreme Rules. Liv Morgan can do anything she wants. Ronda Rousey can do anything she wants. Put them in a real fight. Who do you think I'm going to think's going to win? I'm going to say Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey could beat the crap out of Liv Morgan if she had like weapons and all that. She doesn't need weapons. She doesn't need weapons. She doesn't need anything except for no DQ. Because she can just beat you up and beat you. So, Liv Morgan, I'm sorry, but third time's a charm for Ronda Rousey getting that championship back. So I think Ronda Rousey's going to take the win. For the main event, it's going to be Seth Rollins versus Matt Riddle in a fight pit match. There's only been 2 of these ever used, and now the third one will be at a WWE pay-per-view event. And this is going to be sick, having Seth Rollins facing Matt Riddle with the ref being a UFC fighter. This is going to be a great match. You know, I'm going to think for 1 second, oh yeah, it's definitely going to be Seth Rollins winning. No, I don't know. You know, Matt Riddle is a UFC fighter. He used to be a UFC fighter. So I'm going to say Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle probably has the skills, probably has the UFC skills for all of that. And if you put it in a real life scenario, Matt Riddle's going to win. Even though Seth Rollins, you know, he has the wrestling abilities. But this is Matt Riddle's place. This is his hometown. He's going to win. Now, going into the lantern thing I was talking about in the picture back there. If you see how there's fireflies, there's a lantern. There's, you know, the chair's up in the background now. It looks like something changed. So I'm guessing if the chair's up, he's done waiting. The Fiend is done waiting because he's back, baby. Bray Wyatt is coming back. It's been a long time since we've seen him. And now there's been so much teasers on Raw. The White Rabbit. And you would find QR codes and stuff that would take you to websites. And it'll lead to some pretty interesting things. Things that lead to Wyndham. Things that lead to a rabbit milk. Things that lead to a huge rabbit on a huge, like, field. And it'll just be a rabbit. And then, you know, that's the place where they found Wyndham. Because they searched that there was a rabbit store. And the rabbit store posted a video that said another link that went to Wyndham. So, you know, it's crazy. This is some really crazy stuff. Or you could just watch Raw. Watch I think it's the match Johnny Gargano was in. And somebody had a sign that said Wyatt Rabbit. And that is really obvious. And if that was WWE planning, my goodness, we already know who he is. The Fiend is coming back. Well, I mean, it could be Bray Wyatt in a different mode. Maybe like have a rabbit mask. A rabbit Fiend mask. You know, similar persona, but a little bit different. A little bit more edge to it. Even though this has already had a lot of edge. But we could see some new crazy things with a white rabbit persona. And I'd love to get a figure of that too. You know, that's going to be something cool. And maybe next Halloween tournament, they'll have a figure for me so I can use him in the Halloween tournament. But I do have a plan to do the Fiend entrance, you know, in a Halloween tournament with the White Rabbit song, if you get what I mean. But anyways, this is going to be a great pay-per-view. There's so much stuff happening, and I really, really can't wait for this. So guys, go ahead and drop me a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because you will not want to miss the next TMW Wrestling video. And I will see you next time, especially in the next Halloween tournament matches. They're coming out every 5 days. I may get backtracked on a trip that's coming up, but I assure you I will get them out pretty soon.